Yes, now we are back. Okay.
Yes, we are back.
Sorry about that. All right, we are back once again, and for this segment, we're bringing you not just Otakon talk, but con talk in general.
Yes, con talk in general.
Whether that be cosplays, con nightmares, con tips for newcomers, all that fun stuff, and then our plans for Otakon as well. It's probably going to be what we talk about for the rest of the podcast.
Yes. Actually, this year is talking about Otakon. This year is the 20th anniversary for Otakon.
Woo!
Which is great because Otakon, is a Japanese culture convention. Technically, it's one of the biggest ones in the East Coast. Probably next to Comic-Con New York.
Probably.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what the actual statistics are, but they're probably really close.
Like, I've been there once. I've been to, for me, history-wise, for conventions, I've been to the Japanese conventions of Kamike. I hate it. It's like that one quote, what was it? From Castle in the Sky. Oh my god, it's like trash. People are trash. Or something like that.
Which, if you haven't seen SpongeBob, I haven't seen Castle in the Sky. So.
Djibouti. But anyway, going back. Yeah, I've been to Otakon last February.
This past February.
We were at Katsucon.
Use your English, Masa. Don't give me that look.
Shush. And welcome back, Jane.
Thank you.
Jane just made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I think Nutella as well.
Nutella sandwich too.
Yes.
I still think you should put jelly in.
No, we're not going back on this discussion. Katsucon. So the three of us were at Katsucon, as we mentioned before.
Yes.
I'm
not post pictures.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Well, actually, I can post what my car looked like.
Yeah. And you can post pictures of us at Kotakon. Kotakon. Comic-Con plus Otakon plus Katsucon. But yes, Katsucon was, as we've said before, my convention and Jane's first convention. And it was great.
We did bring it up in our second.
Yeah, second
episode of my reaction was literally stolen out of my soul and got adopted to these two and another person.
Yep.
It was priceless. I loved their reaction. It was hilarious. Otakon, going back, pre-registration this time for Otakon is $70, I believe.
Early that's for the early. It goes up to I think $80 at the end, right?
And we are not getting paid by Otakon either. We're just doing this on our own and voluntarily because we do support Otakon.
Well, we're not volunteering either. We're just talking about it.
We're just nerding about it.
We're not with Otakon in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, we are not.
Disclaimer right there. Just post that right big in the sky.
Disclaimer, yes.
Big old disclaimer.
Otakon. Major Otakon Katsucon. Same subject of cosplay.
Right.
Panels.
Right.
Animation. Games. Stores. Artist gallery or artist. What was it?
Artist alley.
Alley. Yeah. But mainly the cosplay. I've done cosplay before in Katsucon, Otakon. They were like the minor ones. I was the Lieutenant Search Pikachu.
On Tumblr famous.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm Tumblr famous, I think. Yeah.
More Tumblr famous than any of us, probably, just in the Katsucon circuit.
Yes.
Which I still
I'll post that picture, and it's hilarious.
It's so good.
Idea was I wanted to do a military Pikachu, and I ordered a military vest. I brought a banana with me because I really like Metal Gear Solid, and if for those guys who haven't played Peacemaker, that game, one of the weapons is a banana, so I actually use that as a pistol.
Yep.
And I had my friend face paint me, and I'm Asian, yellow. I just did not notice if paint was off my face or it was still on my face when I was watching it. Other than that, it was successful.
It's okay because he's making fun of himself.
Yes, it's okay.
No, right.
I am Japanese, and I'll be honest. I have been called a Pac-Man.
Oh no! I've never heard that before.
No, I've been
That's terrible.
And to counter that, I just said waka waka. Going back. Yeah, that's one of my major cosplays. I've done also a swordsman, or actually Otakon. I was a kendo student.
Okay.
Because I actually do have like a kendo uniform and all that. I also did Kamijo Otoma from the certain index, magical index, or certain scientific railgun. Another good series that I recommend you guys watching if you want to like sci-fi, psychic, and all that. But those are really what I did. I mean, you guys. I know you guys this year are attempting or thinking.
Yeah, I wanted to cosplay for Katsu, and I wanted to be Doc Scratch from Homestuck, and I could not find any of the things I needed.
What's Homestuck? That's not good.
That's a whole nother podcast.
Another podcast.
But no, I could not find a white suit or anything, let alone any of the specialty props for that. So that I had to give up on. I started it way too late. You know, I'm a complete novice when it comes to clothes in general, let alone cosplay. So I did not know how soon I needed to start looking for stuff. So for this year, I'm hoping to maybe try and do that, and then I have a couple other ideas. I'm thinking I might do Lieutenant Surge to go with Moss's Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu.
What level am I supposed to be this time?
You're in a war. I think you're pretty high level.
Okay, so peak over level 100.
In a war, I would say yeah, okay. But which is where the name for our channel comes from.
Yes.
Lieutenant Pika Surge.
Pika Surge, yep.
And so I'm hoping to do that, and then I have a couple other ideas as well. For anyone who watched Danny Phantom as a kid, I'm actually thinking of, and I can't remember his name right now, but the one teacher who would always go around and instead of cursing or like shouting, he would just shout book titles. And I feel like I would just do that really well because I do love literature and everything. So I think I could pull that off pretty well. So those are kind of my ideas for Otakon. What about you, Jane? Do you have any ideas?
Well, I've never cosplayed before. I was going to a con. I was going to cosplay the Young Integra, but that never happened.
Wig
no,
issues.
I had all the stuff there, but
yeah.
I never got it. But
Well, you had wig issues, didn't you?
sorry, what?
You had wig issues, right?
Yeah, I didn't cut it.
Yeah.
It was because you brought the hair dye. That's why.
And then the super glue and.
Yeah.
But what about? You thinking of doing that again for Oda? Or
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, it's been pretty hot. I might take along my entire cosplay if I can get it together. I was thinking about actually cosplaying somebody from Evangelion, whether it be Asuka or Rei Ayanami. And then I had the idea of maybe doing gender bends of Link or Team Gohan.
There you go.
So
I don't even know if gender bend Link even counts anymore.
Yeah.
Because I feel like more girls cosplay him than guys. And then like I mean it's Link, so it's hard to tell in the first place. So I don't know if it even counts.
it's a trap.
But no, Link would be really cool. Link cosplays are always fun.
Yeah.
And it's a shame.
Navi.
I've seen a Navi cosplay.
But you got a gender bend then. Navi. If you're
The
gonna,
guy?
Wait, Navi's a guy?
no, you had a gender bend there. If you gender bend,
Oh, so
Oh,
male Navi.
right,
this is
okay.
gonna be really bad.
Listen! Hey!
Listen.
It's a shame that LiveSteal's never allowed at cons though, because I would totally lend you my Master Sword if you did a Link cosplay.
Oh my goodness.
That's my friend Katie was cosplaying Link at Comic-Con, and I lent her the sword because she wasn't sure if it was allowed or not, and it wasn't. So she was like the only Link there that didn't have a sword, but
Can you keep it in the
that's what she thought. But they said even if she bound it like with a zip tie or something, they wouldn't.
That's really nice.
Yeah, which because I was going by Renaissance Fair rules, which are what I'm used to because that's the only type of thing I went to before cons. And so long as you have it bound, you're allowed to have LiveSteal, and they sell it all there and everything. And you can just take it right out of the shop and just have it because they bind it there. So yeah, in spirit, she had the best one because she had an actual Master Sword, but she wasn't able to have it with her, which is so disappointing.
Me, my turn. What am I gonna do for Otakon? I'm gonna do Evangelion Pikachu.
The Evachu, yes.
It's a fan art, I believe.
I would assume, yeah.
And it turned into like JList.com actually has a shirt now for it.
Oh really? Cool.
And I saw that first time I seen it, I was like, oh my. Gotta do this. And that's my third time saying that. Oh, nice. This is a good day.
You after your rule of no cursing. Yes. All right, I see how it is.
It's okay. I just can believe it.
All right, Mr. Editor.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do for those guys who've seen Rolling Kenshin or Peacemaker Kurogane, the Shinsengumi, the Japanese Kyoto police.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna try to get the authentic suit of that. Actually, the top part.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to do one more. I think I might do Young Walter because one of my other friends who are also going is going as
Really hard?
either that or something else. So the main character girl. I forgot her name.
Sarah?
Yes, her.
Or Sarah?
First one.
Sarah.
And then were you also thinking of doing Pikachu again? I'm hoping.
Oh yeah.
Since I'm planning on doing Surge.
That's I have to add more onto that. So.
Yeah. Okay. So Masa's got all sorts of plans.
Yes, I do. And you know, Otakon. The other thing is the panels. This year we are I believe Otakon's having Christmas Freeman again.
Yeah. Yeah. We love you, Freeman.
A little thing for me. I'm gonna brag a little bit. Because at Katsucon, I waited 3 bloody hours for getting a signature. It was worth it. I actually had Cards Against Humanity. I got recently into that, and one of those blank cards in the expansion packs. I had him sign it with the Hellsing Abridged quote, which is activated in my Alucard. He actually said it to me.
Did he say it in the Alucard voice?
Alucard voice.
Oh!
He laughed though.
So
And he couldn't say it like that.
Yeah.
But he laughed, and then I had the voice actor who does Spike from Cowboy Bebop. I forgot his name. He also does Tom.
Steve Blum, right?
Yeah, him. Yep.
Yeah.
He also does Tom.
Tsunami. Yep.
He said bang. That was pretty cool.
Bang.
And now I have it like decorated and all that. And then I did see Crispin Freeman on our floor.
Yeah, apparently Blow and Freeman were on our floor, which is so awesome.
I texted everyone. No, the one part, this kind of ties into like the con nightmare part.
That we will be getting to shortly.
With a couple of my friends, and you know, it happens. And just to cool down, I went to go buy something energy drink wise. And at the elevator, I saw Crispin Freeman. He's like, "Oh hi." I was like, "Oh yeah." I signatured, and he's like, we had a little chat, and I don't know if he remembers or not. I mean, fans are fans, right? But we basically had a little conversation. He's like, "Can you say the quote again?" And he said it with
gusto.
And I was like, "Ace."
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That is really so cool.
And then I texted everyone, and they were like, "I fucking hate you." I get death threats.
4 times.
No, I get death threats from like everyone.
Yeah.
She death threatening right here. Jane like,
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you. It's like, where was I? I was like, I don't know. Where were you?
Yeah.
I was laying in bed eating spicy noodles with Sam.
Oh, was that at that point?
Yeah. I remember you walking out.
Oh, damn it. I vowed I wasn't going to blow my nose when we were doing the cosplay, or when we were doing the podcast.
I can edit that.
Just bleep it out. Sounds like I played the master curse.
Bleep.
What did he say?
It's okay. I can put subtitles on it too.
Blows nose. Imagine blowing nose here.
Alright. We are getting close to 1 minute and 30. Well, it's past 1 minute and 30 seconds. I do want to talk more about it. A little bit later on. But,
oh yeah, we'll definitely continue in with our Otakon stories. I think the next thing we have to do is our amateur and Masa's sort of not really amateur recommendations for con. Mm-hmm. What you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you should bring, what you shouldn't bring, what you should expect. Scheduling, all that fun stuff. Because, like, I know my schedule was way overblown from what I should have actually expected to be able to do.
I'll definitely bring it up in the next part.
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
Not argue, but talk about that.
No, you need to do this, Master! I don't care what you say!
But Tella and Jim don't go together.
Yeah, seriously. Whatever you do, don't buy Nutella and grape jelly. Don't do it. Don't listen to it.
Don't do that. No.
Don't do it!
Listen. Do it.
Listen. I want to do that. I want to do male Navi now and just go around. Hey, listen. Hey. Oh man, I feel like people would freak out. It'd be great.
That'd be fun.
I need to just like glue a little pair of fairy wings to my back and just wear all blue and just go around doing that. That would be my cosplay. And if anyone got it, I would be so happy. But in any case, we'll be back in a moment, guys. Hold on to your seats.